नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल। रोशनी का कारवां के आज की एपिसोड में आप लोगों का स्वागत है। आज हमारे कार्यक्रम के विशेष अतिथि, जी हां, CNN IBM के अनुभा भोसले। अनुभा जी, आपका स्वागत है।
Thank you very much. बहुत shukriya. This is also the Citizen Journalist Show here on CNN IBN, and in a very special edition we are coming to you live from the studio of Roshni Ka Karwa. Our very special guest here, George Abraham.
जी हाँ, George Abraham, John Abraham नहीं। Well, Roshni Ka Karwa is a weekly radio program on the eye and blindness. This is produced, planned and conceived by visually impaired people.
Okay, and what's on the show this evening?
Well, in the run-up to the World Disability Day on 3rd December, we start with the story of Dinesh Gupta's battle against DTC for accessible bus services in Delhi.
Okay, accessible transport, our first stop here on the CJ show. Remember, we stand firmly behind Dinesh in this fight.
My name is Dinesh Gupta. I want to talk to you about the DTC buses and the problems I have to face while traveling around the city. I am a patient of cerebral palsy. I can travel short distances using my tricycle, but when it comes to traveling long distances, I have to rely on others. In 2001, I filed a case against the Ministry of Transport and the Delhi government in the Court of Chief Commissioner for persons with disability, asking them to make DTC buses disabled friendly. The height of the bus makes it extremely difficult for people with disability to board them. I won the case in 2004. 3 years after winning my case, I still don't have any means of traveling independently. I decided to take the issue further by confronting the State Transport Minister, Harun Yusuf. I filed a PIL asking for disabled-friendly buses. No action has been taken so far.
Already we have around 18 buses now, and next month there will be about 47 buses. Then in January there will be about 55 buses. In total we will have 631 new low-floor buses.
What are the special provisions in these buses?
These buses, you can take your cycle inside, and there is a place to park it. You can go and see them. You can travel in them. You take him to Horse Cars Terminal or Connaught Place.
The minister had said that I could find the special bus at the Horse Cars bus terminal. So I went there to take a look at the bus. I waited for about an hour, but there was no sign of the bus. Then I spoke to some DTC officials at the bus stop.
यहाँ पे थोड़ी है,
यहाँ पे नहीं है, नहीं साकेत से 500 का रूट चलता है,
वो शिवाजी स्टेडियम से और साकेत के लिए है।
सिर्फ उसी रूट पे चलती है।
अरे
सिर्फ उसी रूट पे चलती है।
उसी पे अभी तो वो हमारे यहाँ तो पुरानी है, ये चल रही है।
I then drove down to Saket. After waiting at the J Block bus stop for half an hour, the bus finally showed up. I think the bus is nice. It's easy to get on the bus and move around, but the service is very poor. It took me 2 hours to finally find it. We need to have schedules for bus timings and a higher frequency for this service to be worth anything.
Remember, it's not just the transport sector. Another of our institutions extremely insensitive when it comes to disabled people. Isn't that correct?
Yes, Anubha, you're referring to the banking sector, I guess. There are many visually impaired people in this country who have bank accounts, but many of them are denied ATM facilities, checkbook facilities, and many of them are asked to have joint accounts.
I'm Kamalveer Singh, citizen journalist, CNN IBN.
Text message window to text P1.
I have an account with SBI, and SBI does not issue a checkbook, nor does it issue an ATM card. Because of this, I have to make a cash payment to my LIC agent or borrow check from somebody to make my payments.
Alt tab. Before we begin, ATM.
There are other facilities also which are denied by private banks. ICICI particularly stated not to allow the visually challenged to open their accounts here.
Let me confirm this because I need to speak to somebody in that.
Citibank, on the other hand, stated that they would allow me to open the account, but with very little facilities.
No checkbooks would be issued to you and no ATM cards for you.
In case I'm issued a checkbook, maybe with the help of a thumb impression also, it'll be a big amenity, it'll be a big facility that will add up. And I may not have to go to the banks again and again to withdraw money, to make payments, as well as to borrow checks from others or make bank drafts.
I am Prasanna Kumar Pincha. I am a citizen journalist. Well, last year I approached the IDBI Bank in Guwahati with a request to open an account for me. And they refused to do so on the ground that they couldn't open my account because I happened to be blind. My question was I a lesser citizen of this country? And I approached the High Court. On the very first day, I got an interim order from the Honorable High Court directing the IDBI authorities to open my account with check facilities. Well, you see, the beauty about my signature is it's so ugly that nobody can ever replicate it. In the meantime, my friend Sam Tarapurwala has met the CEO of Indian Bank Association with a set of recommendations.
This is Dr. Sam Tarapurwala. I'd like to ask you, would it be possible that all new ATMs that come out would be designed with accessibility in mind?
We haven't really discussed with the vendors on this particular area. Now, we do have certain challenges around the security aspect, etc., particularly issuance of checkbooks.
We have today eSign, a software which will help the banking authorities recognize the accuracy of thumbprints.
The bank scans this check through a scanner and they verify that the fingerprint and the customer number or the banking account number are the same. And once that is verified, the check is processed.
How can we make ATMs accessible for the visually challenged? Get vendors to put in simple technology to make ATMs talk.
We can always put our thumb impressions on the checks in advance, which can be verified by the banks.
Well, I appeal to the government and the concerned authorities to issue revised guidelines so as to allow check facilities and other facilities to blind persons on an equal basis with others and with dignity.
I'd like to thank you for being here on the CJ Show, and thanks for having the CJ Show on Roshni Ka Karwa.
Likewise, thank you for being on the Roshni Ka Karwa show, and thank you for having us on the CJ Show.
Well, the pleasure is mutual. We leave you and Roshni Ka Karwa to carry the program forward. Time for us to take the CJ Show a little bit forward.